So there seems to be a lot of confusion over the origin of Pennywise and who or what he even is. And with Welcome to Derry coming out within like a week, we can't have that kind of confusion going on. I'm about to do my best to try to explain to you the origin of Pennywise. Let's try to get into it. All right, so first things first, and please bear with me. This is Pennywise, but this is not it. No, this is not it either. This, like Pennywise, is just another form of it. This is it. Okay, the deadlights. This is what it is. Pennywise, the spider, and anything else that it turns into are just forms that it takes. So Pennywise is it, but it ain't Pennywise. Stephen King's inspiration for it came from trolls. He said he was walking over a bridge one day, thought about trolls and got inspired to make a story, but said that he didn't want to make a typical monster story, so he basically made a monster that could be all monsters. Changed the bridge into the sewer, and that's how he came up with it. Now, based on what I know, it crash landed on Earth some millions or billions of years ago, way before humans even got here. And where it landed just so happened to be the future location of Derry, Maine. It laid dormant in sleep for most of its life, only nibbling on what it could until humans showed up, and that's when its appetite grew because it finally had a real food source. And throughout the years, while hunting down its food, Pennywise took on various forms. Now here's where I get a little confused, and I'm begging somebody in the comments to please either tell me that I'm right or tell me that I'm tripping. But Pennywise the dancing clown was an actual clown who performed in the circus in Derry, Maine. Clowns throughout history have been known to actually scare children. The it creature saw this and figured it was the best form to take in order to seduce its main target, which just so happened to be kids, slaying as an innocent clown to gain their trust, but then immediately transforming that fear into a reality. So it's said that the it creature took on the likeness of the real Pennywise the dancing clown in order to carry out his mission, and it kept that form as its most reliable source for the rest of time. Pennywise also has gone by the name Bob Gray. Now a lot of people get confused because they think that Pennywise is just possessing the body of Bob Gray. Then I've even heard that some people say that Bob Gray is the real name of the man who played Pennywise the dancing clown. The latter makes more sense than the former, if you want me to be perfectly honest. It's also very important to note that Pennywise is not a demon, he's actually an alien. All bullshit aside, him and the killer clowns from outer space really ain't that different, because as far as I know, they could be shapeshifters too, and they only took on the form of clowns to, just like Pennywise, seduce and fool humans. Matter of fact, I think I need to do some research to figure out why the killer clowns even look like this. So yeah, like I said, it's confusing as hell and the lore kind of don't make no sense, but as far as I know, the it creature crash landed on Earth years later, found a man who looked like a clown and said, "I'ma copy you," copied him, and that's how we got this. There's a lot of different opinions, a lot of people comparing the books to the new movies and sequels and reboots and all kinds of stuff. Listen, I really don't know, bruh, but that's just what I know for now. If y'all know anything additional to Pennywise's backstory, please just let me know.